Aloha gang, we are just watching TV, settling down. And today I'm not gonna give Nevaeh her gabapentin. I gave her her Rimadol. I don't know how you say it, but it's like ibuprofen. So I gave her that. I gave her half of the CBD chews, half of it earlier today, and then I gave her another half just a little while ago. So look at that silly girl. Yeah, so I'm trying to get her off the gabapentin. Gabapentin. I just have a hard time to say it. Gabapentin. There you go. Yes, ma'am. So I think the ibuprofen, like that one, is important for her because it did make her eye better. So we're gonna keep that one and then start to use the CBD, and I'm gonna be using some melatonin as soon as I get some from the store. So I'm gonna be using those three. I decided that. Yeah, and the chews, it does smell like pakalolo. It does. I was like, oh my god. I thought, it won't smell like it, but it does. Anywho, yeah, happy Vlogmas, y'all. Tomorrow will be Sunday. And, it's my son's birthday. It was my mom's birthday on Friday. And then my son's on tomorrow. So, I ordered him something from Target. And if I bought it online to pick up, it's a little bit cheaper. So, that's what I did. But they have not text me or emailed me that it's ready, and it's supposed to be ready in 2 hours. So hopefully by tomorrow, because I don't feel like going anywhere now. Look at this patootie tutootie. Cutie patootie. Look her hands. You see her hands. All right, so we'll see you all tomorrow. I probably will be just doing. I never know that was a pause button on my phone. There is a pause button now. And I was talking. I don't know what okay, hang on. We're at Target again. Look at this. Look at this. So pilau. Here you go. Watching everybody walking by. You're watching everybody. She got Auntie Ruby's new her new harness on. It's cute. It fits her perfectly. Hold on, Sister Lou. So Nevaeh was such a good girl. She just was cruising in her little Cadillac stroller. She was just a good girl today, huh? She was mellow. She was watching everybody. Yeah, I wanted to get another Dutch oven so when I do my bread, but I didn't. I'm gonna get one later on. I have one now.
lazy to get my medicine from the store. I'm gonna go another day. Alrighty, guys. So we are back home from the store. Novea, she did so good at the, you know, at the store. She was like so good in her Cadillac stroller, and I didn't really find anything I liked, but I picked up my son's birthday present. I ordered it online, and then you can get it like in a discount, cheaper, right? Why not? So right now I'm gonna cook breakfast. It's about 12 o'clock. I'm gonna make my own bread. I mean, it's right here. I already mixed it together. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I just want to use a portion of it because I just want a small fresh bread when I'm gonna eat, you know? So I don't know how that will work out if I just take a piece of the bread. I think I can do it. I think you can do anything, and I'll just still have this for later on tonight to bake. What was I gonna say? Okay, so I did try out not giving her the gabapentin last night, and I think it went well. I just gave her one chew of the CBD and the Rimadyl. I think I'm saying it correctly, but that one is like Motrin for humans, right? So I think that's basically what she needed. Maybe she was in pain, and the aggression at night, or her, not wanting to be bothered while she's sleeping, got worse. But she did very well last night, so we took out the gabapentin, and I'm gonna try that. I don't want to keep giving it to her because I heard a lot of things like, um, I heard that it can make their legs not like weak. So I don't want that in her, and it's not really necessary for that medicine. Um, so I'm just thinking she was in pain, and it's not really dementia, you know. Um, so we're gonna try that out for the whole week. We're gonna keep trying that. So for her CBD chews, cut it in half. I gave her half, and then another half at bedtime. So after she eats breakfast, then I will give her half of her CBD chew, and then that's how I'm gonna be giving it to her. So we're gonna just bake my little piece of bread. I rather have this bread than I know, like than other bread. Yeah. Okay. I love my little flower thingy. Little things make me happy, you know. I don't need big things. I don't need somebody to buy me things to win me over, you know. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab some of this. I feel like I don't need that much. So I just wet my hand and grab some of this. I'm gonna fix that bread later. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm just gonna make my own, like try to stretch it or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems to work, and it seems to be very good for, like, the bread just comes out good, you know. And then I want to say, when you heat up your thing here, your oven, it's easy for the bread to come out. So maybe I'm just gonna let that sit for 10 minutes. Put this back in because I'm not ready for it. I thought I wasn't gonna let it rest, but I just will. Okay. I'm just gonna just let it sit for a little bit and put some of this saran wrap on it. gonna put this oven in the oven. Funny, yeah. So we're just gonna wait for 10 minutes. Sharing with y'all. So I've been using this for Nivea Omega. So I just put this on her food. I use 2 pumps for every 20 pounds. So I use 1.5, or sometimes 1. So that's good enough. I just put it on her low-fat ID from Prescription Diet. That is what I'm feeding her. So at the beginning, she was having all kinds of issues with itching. I would put her on Apoquil, and the monthly medicine. I forgot that one. Oh, that was Apoquil. And then I would do the shots as well, but different, not at the same time. And I feel like that stuff didn't even work. So I feel like it's just wasted money on the Apoquil and the allergy shots. I think, you know, that's just waste of money because I feel like it doesn't really work. So you would probably want to change the diet of your dog. At the beginning, I was feeding her boiled chicken or half of my plate. Like I said before, I used to be homeless. And I used to share my food with her because if I bought dog food, she never ate it. And eventually, when we got our stuff together, she started to go to the vet regularly. And I want to say maybe about 18, 19, maybe 2 years or 3 years after, I found the Prescription Diet Low Fat ID. And I decided to give her that because of all the chicken she ate and stuff. And then doctor said, okay, there's no harm in that. And then after that, her skin was good. No allergy, itching and stuff like that. So I just want to say, out of my experience, it is probably your dog food. The dog food that you're giving your dog that's giving them allergies or making them itchy. So to save you all that money with going to the doctor, buying all this shampoo and all that stuff, I feel like the shampoo doesn't work either. Okay, so it's something inside on the. So try to switch their dog food and try to find the dog food that works for your dog and their skin. But for me, it's the Diet Science Prescription in Low Fat ID. That's what she's on. She's been on that for years and years now. My experience to save you all some money. Okay. I'm just gonna make some scrambled eggs later on tonight. Sometimes I do give her some, like, say this is organic hamburger. So if I'm gonna cook some hamburger, this is a big piece for me, I'll give her some of that in her bowl with no salt or anything, just fried it up. So that's what she's probably having tonight too, hamburger with some of her food. But yeah, she is, I don't know if she's waiting her food, but I forgot to give it to her. So like, even though I give her those treats here and there, sometimes I'll buy some lamb, I'll boil it up for her, give her a treat there. She'll still go back to eating her kibbles. So that is wonderful. That is so good, right? Because usually once they're gonna get table food, they won't go back to their kibble, but for some reason she goes back to the prescription diet. So that is good for us. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this little bread in the oven because I'm ready to eat. I'm so hungry. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Okay. Don't know if it's gonna work, but it doesn't hurt trying, right? Okay. So it's just in there. It's really small. but I think it's gonna be a good one for me. If you guys can see that. Okay. So I'll just set it for 15 minutes because it's a small portion. Okay, so it's going. Alrighty. Okay, let's get this off the counter. I'm gonna be making some eggs. I'm gonna make some corned beef and onion too, I guess, but that's like a lot of corned beef. Come on, sister, go. You know, one thing working for the job that I have now, they always give us eggs, bread, and milk and stuff like that. So that's one of our benefits of working for that company. So that is really nice. I mean, that is awesome of them to give us that. Okay, so just, if you guys don't eat corned beef and stuff and Spam, it's a big hit here in Hawaii. I don't know. But it is good sometimes. It's like comfort food for us, right? Like every city or state has their own little comfort food that they're most popular for. And Hawaii is the corned beef and Spam. Because I know you guys probably think, oh, Spam is for the poor folks, but it actually, it's not cheap anymore, right? But in Hawaii, it is what's going on. Like our Spam musubi and all that stuff. So Spam and rice, you'll find it at every restaurant. Spam, Portuguese sausage, rice, eggs. You'll find all of that goodness there. Okay. Sometimes you can even make corned beef and eggs, but I don't want that together. I didn't want to use another bowl to scramble it, so I just kind of just scramble it in here. Lazy, yeah? And I don't like my eggs hard. I like them like soft, you know? You can put eggs, I mean, you can put salt, pepper, whatever, but I'm not going to put any salt. I'm okay without the salt. The corned beef will have a lot of salt. Okay. I feel like when the eggs are cooked, like, it's hard, then it doesn't taste too good to me. So I just like them, like, not really cooked too much, but doesn't have the, like, it's not liquidy. Okay. Okay, so this will be my plate. Okay. So I'm just gonna make a little bit of the corned beef, and then I can save the rest for later since it's only for one person. That's one thing about cooking for one. I don't want a lot of waste, you know? But we'll see how that works out. Sometimes I'll forget that it's in the refrigerator and then it just goes to waste anyway. So I've been loving onions. Onions is good. So I'm just gonna put this in there before it starts to make me cry. She never eat her food yet. Okay. So I'll just use the same thing. It's gonna go in the same place. Okay. And what I'm using is avocado oil. I'm gonna fry that. I'm gonna put a couple scoops of the corned beef. You know. And then we're gonna just put it in a Ziploc. The rest. So they have a dog next door, so Novelle's getting all huffy and puffy. She can hear him. And then I learned a trick about if Novella doesn't want to eat her food, you know what I do? I turn on our little iRobot vacuum, and then she'll go and protect her food, and then she'll be like, she'll eat it before the vacuum can eat it. She never catch on to me yet, but I caught on to her. Funny. But anyways, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. So, I know this is a totally separate thing, but if you guys ever buy these roach thingies, don't waste your money. It's Zoro Zoro, the ones from Japan. Maybe it's not for these small cockroaches, but just don't waste your money because they never ever catch one in there. Never. Must be I don't have roaches, right? If I don't catch them. No. But yeah, you'll waste your money on that. Okay, let me wash my hands. Okay. So I just bought a sourdough kit, and I have to learn how to do sourdough. I started one, but it didn't work out. So I'm just gonna try again. See, with that little bit, it's still a lot. You see that? Okay, so we're just gonna cook that up. And this here is just like green tea, not the matcha. Green tea with salted caramel. But they accidentally made me the matcha one yesterday, and it was so tasty. I liked it. So that was a matcha with the salted caramel. I think they have a drink like that already. It's called cookies something, but I've been loving the teas because I'm trying to have green tea but have some sugar at the same time. It works out. Okay, so let's go and put this in. Excuse me. So that's what I'm doing now. I just want this to be a little bit crispy. Yeah, so just a little bit crispy. That would be good. Got 2 more minutes for my bread. Oh, this is lovely to have fresh bread when you eat. I should have thought of this earlier. Somebody's growling over there. Go eat your food, sister. I don't want your food. That'll be good. Okay, let's see what's going on with the bread. It's got 1 more minute. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but can you, let's see. Let's make sure you guys can see how it looks. Okay. I'm going to uncover it and just let it cook for 10 more minutes. Whew. 10 minutes. Okay. That's how Nevaeh acts. She's guarding her food. So the bread that I took a portion out, it doesn't even phase it because it just went back to, well, it's almost there. So it's just gonna grow back like I never took a piece out. So this is my breakfast, corned beef onion with the eggs, and I'm just waiting for my bread to be done. Alrighty gang, so it is done. Ooh. Where did the other one go? Here is my little bread. Oh, can you guys see it? Look at that. It's just right for me. Isn't it just right? Okay, so let me get something to, so I can cool it off. Look at that, it's just right. Okay, we're gonna cut it when it's cooled down, okay? Alrighty gang, I am going to cut the bread. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay. It's so exciting it's things that excite me, this bread. Hopefully I can get a new bread knife. That's what I was looking for. Oh. Still a little bit warm. Oh gosh. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Look at this. It's soft but crunchy on the outside. Let me taste it. Mmm. It's so good. This is like a mini loaf. Okay, I'm gonna put breakfast, guys. I'm so excited. This is the best. I just want plenty butter on top. Okay. This is like the right size for me. I'm gonna let that melt. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep this up here for now. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go have dinner. Dinner. Alrighty guys. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go have my brunch because it's already 1 o'clock. And then hope you guys enjoyed my video. You guys should really try. I'm gonna do a bread videos, trying out people's videos from YouTube. So that will be exciting, and we can choose which is the best. That is so good. Alrighty, you guys take care. God bless. Happy Vlogmas. Mwah. See you guys later.